Hey everybody, how you all doing? Let's have a quick conversation about the Linea price because there's a lot of people questioning if it's going to be worth more than just 3 cents. And according to the Wales market right now, it does look pretty bad. Like it's below 3 cents for a while now. And if you look at the orders filled, somebody went ahead and pre-sold a bunch of them. But we do need to realize a lot of people got quite a few tokens. It was actually surprisingly generous in terms of liquidity. Many people got a lot of tokens for just providing liquidity, an extra 4% in addition to the 10% for the LXPL campaign. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of those folks are looking at multiple 4 figures and they're quite happy to sell at these prices, but I just don't see why it would be worth so little. Consider the following. Let's open up our trusty calculator and let's see. For instance, there are going to be 15.8 billion tokens liquid, and if each of those is only going to be worth 3 cents, that means the total market cap circulating at launch is going to be 474 million. That sounds like a lot, but that's not a lot. That is not a lot. Now, I'm going to compare it to the most popular layer 2 launched up to now. Arbitrum launched at, let's go to market cap, let's make sure we're at max, and they launched at a 1.7 billion market cap. So why the hell does everybody think Linea is going to launch at less than 500 million? I just don't see it happening. And let's go to something more recent. Let's go to World Liberty Financial. Essentially, complete and utter vaporware. What have they got? Nothing. A website. And they launched at, let's make sure we're here on max, let's make sure we're on the market cap, 8.6 billion. Folks, they got a stable coin. That's it. That's all they got. Nothing else. They're selling hopes and dreams. That's it. So, yeah. And then let's look at Hyperliquid. One of the more successful airdrops of recent days. They started at, let's make sure we have market cap. Let's make sure we have max. They launched at 2 billion market cap. And then it went all the way up to 10 billion. So why the hell do you think the largest L2 ever, from the largest, organization with the most money ever, Consensus, they raised over 700 million in venture funding. Arbitrum only got about 200 million. Why do you think they're only going to launch at less than a third of the market cap of a comparable but actually smaller project? It doesn't make no sense to me. It makes 0 sense to me. Let me tell you how I arrived at the price. I think this is going to launch at about 2 billion valuation. Now, I know people think, oh, it's fully diluted valuation. Forget about the fully diluted valuation. That does not matter the slightest bit on the day of the launch. Okay, that's going to matter long term. But there are a couple of things going in favor of Linea, and let's talk about them. But first, let me show you the price. So I'm going to say 2 billion at launch divided by 15.8 billion tokens. That is 0.1265. Let's call it 0.127. Okay, and then idiots are dumping them on the pre-sale at 22.4 cents. Okay, thanks very much. Like, I've been buying this because I think this is seriously undervalued. And seriously. I'm not going to use a word that's coming to mind here, but it's terrible. I just don't understand it. And everybody seems to agree with it. You go through Twitter and you listen to conversation online and everybody's like, oh yeah, 3 cents, blah, 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 blah. At 3 cents, the entry level airdrop was around 3,000 Linea tokens. So we're talking about $90. Guys, $90. Do you think Linea, the largest L2 ever, is going to drop a minimum airdrop of $90? I just don't see it, guys. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, maybe something wrong with me. I just don't see it. I do remember Arbitrum. I do remember Uniswap. I do remember a bunch of airdrops that launched at much higher valuations relative to how much they got and relative to how big they are. Guys, I just don't get it. Consensus not only raised $700 million in funding, I know that might have been 10 years ago or over the last 10 years, but they hold a huge amount of ETH and they've been buying more ETH as well, and they've been seeding liquidity. Guys, they're not going to let this be like the worst launch ever. I just don't see it happening. So this is an opportunity. If you want to take advantage of everybody's crazy bearish, I don't understand it. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I don't think so. And I am scooping up these things. But just do keep in mind one thing. It will take 4 hours for you to get your tokens. Well, maybe even 4.5 hours. So the price will have to hold above 3 cents for you to break even, which I think it will. I don't think it'll easily. I think it'll be above 6 cents after 4 hours. And I think it's going to start trading at much higher than that. Like I said, around 12, maybe 10 cents. So I think this is a huge opportunity. Don't go crazy. You can lose all your money. Not financial advice and all that stuff. But yeah, I just think this is an insane opportunity. There you go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I will see you in my next video.